Hello and welcome to 7 Days. Zack Yusof here with a quick recap of some of the top stories from the last week. Kicking off the show today, Republican Donald Trump and Democrat Bernie Sanders are exploring the possibility of staging an unconventional U.S. presidential debate in California that would sideline Democratic frontrunner Hillary Clinton. The two men expressed interest in a televised encounter between them on Thursday, even though Republican and Democratic presidential candidates traditionally do not debate each other until the parties have selected their nominees. After securing enough delegates to clinch the Republican presidential nomination earlier this week, Trump said he would be interested in debating Sanders. Game on! I look forward to debating Donald Trump in California before the June 7th primary, Sanders replied in a tweet. In a follow-up tweet, Sanders said he was delighted Trump had agreed to debate, adding, "Let's do it in the biggest stadium possible." Sanders, a U.S. Senator from Vermont, is currently running far behind Clinton in the race for the Democratic nomination for the November 8 presidential election. A nationally televised debate with the presumptive Republican nominee would be a big boost to his chances in the California primary on the 7th of June, when Clinton is likely to win the nomination. Trump said in a debate with Sanders could raise up to $15 million for charity. Tell you what, forget Superman versus Batman. This face-off featuring the billionaire versus the Democratic Socialist, well, it promises to be the showdown of the year. Can't wait. Coming up next, Manchester United have appointed Jose Mourinho as their new manager. Sky Sports News reported on Thursday. The 53-year-old Portuguese replaces Dutchman Louis van Gaal, whose two-year reign at Old Trafford ended on Monday, just 2 days after United lifted the FA Cup. The self-styled special one, Mourinho was sacked by Chelsea last December, ending his second spell in charge of the London club. Mourinho has also managed Porto, Inter Milan and Real Madrid. Tell you what, Jose versus Pep, Arsene and Klopp. Well, the new season can't come quite quick enough. Coming up next, French artist JR pulled off a canny optical illusion by making the Louvre's pyramid disappear from the Paris tourist trail on Wednesday. The street artist, who has been exhibited everywhere from Kenya to the Middle East and China, hid the famous entrance behind a huge image of the museum's facade. The work camouflages the 1980s pyramid, a once controversial addition to the historic palace, behind a huge black and white pointillist picture of the buildings surrounding it.
Parce que c'était le seul moyen de la faire vraiment disparaître, en jouant avec l'architecture, en vraiment, d'un point de vue, la faire vraiment complètement, comme un magicien, disparaître du champ de vision et en même temps apparaître différemment en fonction des différents points de vue que l'on cherche. Donc les gens sont en train de faire des photos au moment où on se parle et en fonction de l'endroit où ils se placent, ils auront une photo complètement différente.
And finally, a brand new Winnie the Pooh adventure has been released to celebrate 90 years of the fictional bear and of the Queen of England. Winnie the Pooh and the Royal Birthday sees the much-loved bear travel to Buckingham Palace with Christopher Robin and friends, Piglet and Eeyore. Written by Jane Royden, the story is illustrated by Mark Burgess in the classic style of E.H. Shepard, and British actor Jim Broadbent will be narrating the audio story. Well, besides being quite possibly the most famous bear in the world, Winnie also shares a strong connection with a rather prominent member of the British royal family.
So the Queen and Winnie the Pooh are connected because not only do they share a birthday, but in 1926, a few months after the birth of the young princess, the baby Princess Elizabeth, Milne dedicated Teddy Bear and other songs from when we were very young to Princess Elizabeth. We also know that the Duke and Duchess of York were presented with a tea service that featured images of Christopher Robin, and we're told that the Queen is a big fan of Winnie the Pooh.
Excellent stuff there. So very much looking forward to the new Winnie the Pooh. Can't wait for that to arrive. Okay, so until next time, have yourself a good week.